Oh, newly released FBI interview notes contain allegations of collusion between a State Department official and FBI agents during the Clinton email investigation. The note alleges that State Department Undersecretary Patrick Kennedy and the FBI applied pressure to subordinates to change classified email codes in order to be shielded from congressional scrutiny. Here to explain, it's Fox News senior judicial analyst Judge Andrew Napolitano. So, Judge, what exactly went on here?
All right, we have an FBI 302, which is the name of a piece of paper on which FBI agents record their interviews.
And we heard that phrase a lot when Director Comey went before Congress the first time talking about
It's just the nomenclature applied to the document on which they take their notes. And this is a document in which one FBI agent interviewed another, and the one being interviewed said, I received communication from Patrick Kennedy, the Undersecretary of State, who asked if I could see my way to changing the classified markings on documents. Now, those markings are confidential, secret, or top secret. There are subsets of each of those, but for the sake of this conversation, we won't get into that. And sometimes, candidly, the line between them is a little fuzzy, and sometimes they are changed so that other people who need to know but don't have that level of security can read them and view them. But I have never heard of them being changed after they've been subpoenaed and when they're evidence in a criminal probe. Such a change at that stage could constitute tampering with evidence, obstruction of justice.
And a bribe,
well, when there's an offer for something for the change. Now, the offer was not made to this FBI agent. It was a general offer made to the Bureau. We could find more spots overseas, which the FBI likes because they like to spread their influence. They also like it because these are cushy assignments. So the question is, why wasn't somebody charged with this? Why wasn't Patrick Kennedy charged? Either the FBI agent to whom this offer was made or his bosses, when they saw this 302, decided that they didn't want to charge Patrick Kennedy, or nobody's going to be charged for anything in the entire investigation of Hillary Clinton, no matter what they find. Now your viewers can decide which it is. They can also read this email themselves. It's publicly available. The FBI has whited out the names of the FBI agents involved, but it has not whited out Patrick Kennedy's name. Two things about Patrick Kennedy. One, this happened under John Kerry's watch. This did not happen when Hillary Clinton was Secretary of State.
So what does that tell you?
It tells me that he might have been doing Mrs. Clinton's bidding after she left, or that John Kerry is not adequately managing his undersecretaries.
Yeah, and the FBI said, because Patrick Kennedy was still at the State Department when this happened, the FBI says, hey, this all happened before we entered the formal Clinton investigation. What do you say about that timing?
We don't know exactly when they entered the formal Clinton investigation, but we know it was never a serious investigation at all. How do we know about this 302? This didn't come out from WikiLeaks. We didn't get this from Julian Assange. This is unhappy FBI agents in the field who investigated Mrs. Clinton, furious at the decision not to indict her, leaking materials to undermine that decision.
And that's exactly what you said was going to happen. If she were not indicted, you said there would be so much disarray at the FBI. These agents who had worked so hard would be so disenchanted they would find a way of getting this information out there, and it seems that's exactly what we're seeing.
You're right.
Thank you, Judge.
You're
Thanks
welcome.
so much. Always appreciate seeing you. Indeed.